Okay, there it is. Oh man, he's not gonna stop, is he? Man, my one son plays video games all the time, and he just does not get it. I might have to go tell him. Okay, Troy. Trevor. James. Travis. Steve. Mike. I'm just tagging everybody quick, give me a sec. Robert. Robbie. Austin. James. Oh wait, I already did James. Scott. Boss. Brett. Brian. Travis, Nadeem, and that's it. There you go. No problem. I know your network connection isn't always the best too. I'm not worried about you as much at all, really. I'm just getting rolling here, so we're probably going to have 3 tonight, it looks like. I'll probably put a filler up after this one for the remainder of Valiant and get that done. That's pretty cool looking cards. I know they're not licensed, but they're still pretty cool, and you've got graded ones in there. And there's some big names. Alright, so the way this worked out, that's how it worked out order-wise. So the first card's going to Troy Huber, second one Trevor Huber, third James Leary, fourth Travis Godsey, fifth card's going to Steve Barnhouse, sixth is Mike Kefauver, seventh Robert Trevino, eighth Robbie Cook, ninth Austin Lauer, 10th James Leary, 11th Scott Boss, 12th Brett Ross, 13th Troy Huber, 14th James Leary, 15th Brian Cook, Brett Ross 16, Travis Godsey 17, Nadeem Abu-Hala gets the 18th, 19th is Trevor, 20th is Scott Boss. And let's get this thing opened up. Let me get my gloves on, and I'll show you how we're going to do it. It's from top to bottom. He's starting next week. He kind of hit me up last week, or actually the last couple days, not last week. And he was asking how things were going and everything, and he started to get the itch again. And I'm like, all right, well, football and basketball is really floundering. Get in there and knock some out. And he was like, all right. I told him I had this one, so he was like, quick post that, and then when you're done that, I'll start putting some stuff up. So you'll start to see that. I think Immaculate Collegiate Edition's coming out for football. I know Gold Standard's out. I told him to definitely get some of that. And I just figured I'd start with some Aspire because it looked cool, and there's 20 autographs. It's not that hard of a break. Alright, cool. So there's 20 cards. I'm going to go from top to bottom. The first card on the top is number 1. And I'll just drop from there. That's how we'll do it. That way. Alright, is this thing going to be tough? Let me make sure I can get this open without. I don't want to have the whole thing pop open. That would be a mess. Is this thing at all? There it is. I'm wondering why it won't open. Alright. There they are. I was on the other side too. Okay. Let me get this off. Awesome. Alright, so on camera I flip it over and I flip it back. And And I'm going to put it like that. And I'm going to go like this. And that's how it was inside. I think that Aspire 2021, they count as a card. It's 21 cards, but no big deal. This will be easy. You ready? All right, your first card going to Troy Huber is going to be Jalen Darden. Look at that. It's kind of a rainbow type parallel. Is it numbered? No. But still cool looking. So Troy Huber gets that one. And I'll put it face down right here. That way I know what it is. Second card going to Trevor Huber. John Bates, red parallel. Autograph. That's going to Trevor. John Bates. Is that numbered? No. Third card's going to James Leary. Elijah Mitchell. Red parallel. Auto. Going to James Leary. I know we're all looking for that one card. That would be awesome. There we go. It's not a number, but that's upside down, so 3. Here comes an orange parallel. We've got Jared Dokes, orange. That's going to Travis Godsey. Jared Dokes. There you go. I'm having all kinds of issues with my computer, so I know my computer end's dropping off on me. I don't know what's going on. I think the network needs to go, but my phone's fine. Fifth one is Jalen Camp, silver. 4 out of 25. I see it. There you go. I see it. Let me make sure none of these other ones are numbered there. There's the number. 4 out of 25. Silver Jalen Camp. And that's going to Steve Barnhouse. There you go, Steve. You got a number to 25. Let's see if I get this thing back on. I don't like to not see it. There it goes. There it goes. After Steve, Mike Kefauver's getting a Larry Borum, offensive lineman, red. Yeah, my computer's down. Oh well. I'll have to reboot it when I'm done. Robert Trevino, you are getting a rainbow parallel. Trey Sermon. It's like Ohio State. Let's go on to Robert Trevino, 7th card. 8th card going to Robbie Cook is an orange parallel. Trevon Morig, is it? Yeah, I'm not sure who any of these guys are. I'm not football at all. It's pretty cool, though. I'll try and get them for you. Tyler's going to do it now. There we go with... That was Robbie. Austin Lauer has the 9th pick. We're going with Jamin Davis. Rainbow parallel, looks like. First round, 19th pick overall. And that's going to Austin Lauer. Oh, what is this? James Leary. Oh, I thought it was him. Felipe Franks. What is that? It says 13. Nothing crazy about it. It's orange parallel. Going to James Leary. for the 10th. We're halfway through. And the 11th, we've got Terrace Marshall Jr. Rainbow. Scott Boss, LSU player here. Second round, 59th pick. Went to Carolina, it looks like. Wide receiver. Can't imagine that he won't be at least decent. And that went to, what, Scott Boss? Yeah. That's 11. 12, we've got a silver, number to 25. Joseph Osei, linebacker, 8 out of 25. Going to Brett Ross. One thing I know is my distributor does have football. Like he's got quite a bit of it. And he's got a lot of Prism basketball. A lot of different variations of it, so I know Tyler's looking at that too. Troy Huber, number 13, Odafe Oweh. Round 1, number 31, went to Baltimore. Penn State. Red parallel, going to Troy Huber. I know, yeah. And then we've got 14, James Leary. Shaka Toney, defensive end, 7th round pick. Going to the Washington football team. And that's James. Now we got Brian Cook. If I've got the numbers right. If not, I'll run through them again at the end. Elijah Vera Tucker, round 1, 14th pick to the Jets. Offensive line. Would be Brian Cook. That's the 15th card. It's a rainbow parallel, looks like. And then we've got Brett Ross, number 16. Ian Book, 4th round pick. Number 133, going to New Orleans. Quarterback. And then we have Travis Godsey, it looks like. Am I right? Yeah, I'm looking 3, 4. There's 4 left. Yep, this is Travis Godsey, number 17. Otis Anderson Jr. Rainbow. And then we've got Nadeem Abu-Hala getting an orange TJ Vasher. Dallas wide receiver. Orange parallel. And then Trevor and Scott Boss will be the final 2. Trevor has a rainbow Marlon Tuipulotu, something like that. Round 6, pick 189, going to the Eagles. Looks like USC, maybe, he came from. That's going to Trevor Huber. And the last card is orange, Mark Webb. Going to the Los Angeles Chargers, 7th round pick. That's going to Scott Boss. All right, cool. Let me redo them here. Aspire Football. We have the first card Troy Huber's getting is Jalen Darden. Going to Tampa Bay. John Bates is the second card going to Trevor. He's going to the Washington football team. Elijah Mitchell going to San Francisco 49ers for James Leary, I'm sorry. Jared Dokes, Miami, is going to go to Travis Godsey. Jalen Camp going to Steve Barnhouse. That's number 25, going to Jacksonville. Larry Borum, Chicago Bears, going to Mike Kefauer. Trey Sermon, going to the 49ers, going to Robert Trevino. Trevon Moehrig going to the Las Vegas Raiders. That's going to Robbie Cook. Jamin Davis going to the Washington football team is Austin Lauer. Felipe Franks, quarterback, going to the Falcons, going to James Leary. Terrace Marshall, Carolina, going to Scott Boss. Brett Ross gets Joseph Osai, number 25. Odafe away, goes to Troy Huber. Baltimore Ravens. Washington football team, James Leary, Shaka Toney. Elijah Vera Tucker is going to the Jets. Brian Cook. Ian Book going to New Orleans. He's a quarterback. Is going to Brett Ross. Otis Anderson. Doesn't look like he got picked for a team. Is going to Travis Gotze, it looks like. How many are left? Yeah, I got him right. Nadeem gets TJ Vasher, going to Dallas, wide receiver. Marlon Tuipulotu going to the Eagles, going Trevor Huber. And Mark Webb, LA Chargers, going to Scott Boss. And there's your Aspire one-box break for this Friday night. Oh, there it is. Keep them in order. Put them right on top of that list. There you go. There's the first one. Probably the next one's going to be our bigger baseball 2021 mixer. In the meantime, I'll throw up a filler for or maybe two for the remaining spots in Valiant, which is pretty cool looking. And we'll keep moving. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Tell Tyler to get more. They're not that bad as far as price. And you get, how many hits. And you're looking for there's a couple of good players in there, I'm sure. So, awesome. Thank you again. I appreciate it. We will see you.